Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew B. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Bits.
and it is time for the way of time.
Season 2.
That's at the season 2. It's that time, y'all. Season 2 is here. We are here for season 2, man.
Yeah, doing a little different this time around.
Yes.
Last time we were doing a solo.
We did this solo. We did this solo last time.
Yeah.
So, really quickly, couple things out the way. The full reaction to these 3 episodes, this premiere and all the other episodes coming out in the future, is on our Patreon, the Cosmic Clock. The link is down below. Please make sure to go ahead and check that out and consider supporting the channel. It goes a long way to help us keep doing this thing for you guys.
Yeah. Also, the full reaction will usually be up before the actual edited reaction. So if you want to see those early, head on over to Patreon.
Yes, we usually post these on Patreon like right away.
Yeah, as soon as we're done.
As soon as we're done. Yeah, we have it set. We just explained in Patreon. We have it set up in a way that we can adjust things for fair use and copyright and all that stuff, so that we can get it up right away for you guys on Patreon. So if you don't feel like waiting for reactions, usually like 9 out of 10 times, usually if the episode either dropped that night or the day after, we try to film it like around that time, so it's going to be on Patreon usually right away. So just keep that in mind. And also, you're gonna be seeing these reactions a couple days later, obviously, but before there's like a end discussion video that we did post a couple days before you're seeing this, because at the time of recording we got to help, like our family's moving and stuff like that. Not us, but like my other family, like they're moving. Not my other family, but like my parents and so they moved and everything, so we were helping them, life stuff going on and all that stuff. So we had to so we filmed like a discussion thing. So go ahead and watch that. We're gonna have more of our conversation about all the 3 episodes in that, instead of these videos, because we want at least for this weekend, we want to keep the
moving forward. It'll be different.
Moving forward for episode 4 and on, our after discussions will be longer, and hopefully my sister will have her setup done by then, so that we can do those discussions on her channel, and on the Cosmic Bigs. You're planning to do it on Cosmic Bigs. So on my wife's channel, either
a discussion like video or live stream or whatever we end up deciding to do with that. But I know it's a long disclaimer, but I'm just trying to explain everything real quick why the videos might be shorter this time around. So there might be new people here.
Oh yeah, new people here too. Yes. So that's just the disclaimer for everyone that's newer and everyone that's returning. So usually we tend to make really long Wheel of Time videos, like really long discussions.
I'll probably end up posting a few on the screen of just how long they've been. Yeah,
they've been pretty long. They've been pretty long.
Take like a 2-minute trailer turn into a 2-hour discussion. So.
Yeah. And another quick disclaimer, because I realize we're going so long. I'm trying to keep these intros short as possibly can. Another disclaimer too: we are non-book readers.
Yes.
We have not read the books.
Not a lick.
Not a lick. So we are going into season 2 as blind as possible.
Yeah.
With just the trailer and the teasers and all that, just to go off of. So
yeah. So no spoilers in the comments, please.
Yes, please no spoilers in the comments.
I know y'all Wheel of Time fans, like book readers, are usually really good about it.
Yes.
So appreciate it. But just for whoever else might be coming in, please no spoilers.
Yeah, please no spoilers, please, because we're trying to keep it that. But we will eventually get to the books, though. Yeah. And possibly maybe either react or we have to figure out how we want to cover the book. Yeah, like shout out to Everyday Negroes. They do Wheel of Time reactions. Y'all already know who they are. But we saw them, someone pointed me to their channel about how they do the book reviews or reactions or whatever. So I don't know, I might take some inspiration from that, or if we're gonna figure out our own thing and we'll find a way to figure it out. But we wanted to at least see season 2. At least it was recommended to us last time that season 2 would be majority of the rest of the Eye of the World or something like that. And that don't really start to read the books until after season 2. So
yeah,
maybe
we'll see.
But yeah, that's enough on that. Any other disclaimers you can think of besides go watch our previous Wheel of Time videos.
Yeah, they're on both of our channels.
Yes.
So.
And just our trailer reactions, because we have like all of our discussions and predictions as to what we think we're gonna see in season 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna really recap that now, but so you can go ahead and check that out. I don't know if there's anything else we need to address for the newer people. The returners.
I don't think so.
We're just excited that Wheel of Time is back, and we have so many predictions and so many thoughts and so many like desires of as to what we want to happen this season. So just stick in for the ride. And I'm just ready to go ahead and get this going, man. I don't want to really recap too much now.
Yeah, I don't want to recap. I just want to.
Yeah, because that'll be that whole recap. Just trying to recap the last season in this video is just going to be a whole thing. So
yeah, we did watch the last season pretty recently, though.
Yes.
Just to kind of refresh our memory of exactly what happened. So
yeah,
we're pretty fresh.
Yeah.
So
that's it. I think that's it for disclaimers.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you long intro, but lots of new people. This way the intros won't be this long every time, guys.
No, this is just disclaimers, all
disclaimers just for episode 1. So anyways, if you enjoy our reactions and you find them entertaining in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel as well, leaving the likes and the comments and all that. You guys are always amazing in the comments. I love y'all, appreciate every single one of y'all that's been supporting the channels ever since season 1 and just patiently waiting for more Wheel of Time content. So thank you guys for all of that stuff, pointing us to all this stuff. So anyways, that's it. Let's get into this reaction, and we'll talk a bit later as you normally do. Let's get into it now.
The amount of questions and suspicions we got just from this
small piece.
Crazy.
I know Dusty Wheel gonna have a field day with these episodes. Say that right now.
You released me at the eye of the world.
Prickly people.
We are to kill
The damn ring conversation.
Now, if you don't know what we're talking about, we already reacted to this. We'll try to link that video somewhere.
Yeah. He looks like such an uncle with the like come here. Pattern Fan is just the crackhead uncle. He just tell me he don't look like the neighborhood crackhead.
He does.
Tell me he not the dude around the corner, bruh. Tell me he not the dude around the corner, bro. I've lived in neighborhoods where there was many Pattern Fanes. It's around the corner, like. I'm talking too much. I'm just excited. Do you think we're gonna get a new intro?
Maybe.
All right, here we go, y'all. Let's do it. Let's see how much stuff Rand's gonna do to piss me off. Mother. I just start calling her mother from now on.
Hey, bro, she really MM.
Yes.
Mother Moiraine.
Yeah, Mother Moiraine. And then Swan's just gonna be Queen. So you can call Mother and Queen.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And I almost said her connection to the Force was cut off, but her connection to the too much stuff we're reacting to.
Same energy.
Yeah, her connection to the One Power is like non-existent. So
yeah.
See how that goes.
Yeah, it's rough. The amount of time you spent being able to, and now it's just gone.
Yeah, it was like a part of you.
Yeah.
Just erased. Hey, your boy. Father.
Yes, father. He's so fine, bro. That's all I got to say.
I know everybody's gonna be very happy with you. See, she has taste. I don't know about those swings. Those too risky.
He looked like he's struggling right now, so
yeah,
he's not on his A game.
Y'all should know something about me. I'm very picky about swordplay. It's okay. Father is fathering.
Exactly.
So that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, Villa.
Right, like where they at?
I'm speaking at a perfectly normal volume. Could you move to the left a little?
Girl, me too. Oh my god.
It's so warm today. Sword wearing such heavy woolen trousers.
The rider's coming. Don't look at me. She doesn't tell me any more than she tells you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his severed connection is messing him up too.
Yeah.
Door.
Poor Lan. Lan's like,
if I was him, I'd have my ear to the door.
Right.
Posturing. I believe we have business to attend to.
Because she normally tells him everything.
Yeah.
So it's just odd, you know, that he's just kind of being thrown to the side.
Yeah.
What is her reasoning for this, you know?
Always so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Look, everybody got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know they'd be doing that.
Yeah. Well.
You know how she goes.
Yeah. She don't care who's watching.
Mm-hmm. This is just like when Siri was getting trained. All these like academies and places, they always make you like the errand boy or girl.
You gotta go through like a hazing kind of stage.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the. When am I finally going to be able to train? This is giving Downton Abbey.
It builds character. I have enough character.
Feel the table.
Like she was just upstairs.
Leave the bucket.
Doing what she had to do.
What are the 5 threads of the one power?
Air, earth, fire, spirit, and water.
Good. When you touch these threads, you pull out the elements of the world itself. Those of you who master this weave will enjoy it far more than those who do not. Draw threads of earth with your right hand from the stones of this tower. And with your left hand, pull threads of water from the moisture in the air or even this glass in front of you.
They're showing different colors of the threads.
Yeah.
Them together.
They're definitely stepping up their game.
Weave them together.
Now pick up your glass, pour it through your weave.
And filter it.
Mm-hmm.
It will take you many tries to get the water perfectly clean.
You got the carbon in there.
It's supple. It's ready.
It's not working.
Try again.
I did try again.
Nynaeve might need a different approach.
Yeah.
Egwene is strong, stronger than most. But you have 10 times that power, Nynaeve, whether you want it or not.
Oh.
I mean, it sucks to hear that.
Right.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Whatever block is holding you back, it's time to break through it.
I wouldn't be shocked if this pushes Nynaeve to different.
No one needs. Close your eyes.
She might have to channel like that deep emotion.
Yeah.
Because that's when she's been able to be at her full potential.
She's gonna drink it.
Yeah.
Nynaeve, I ain't that stubborn. I ain't getting no stomach poisoning for a point.
I didn't say it had to be clean.
Bruh,
Her willpower, man.
Huh?
Her just sheer willpower. I can't.
Nynaeve is just something. She's very different.
She hasn't channeled ever since she arrived at the tower.
Perhaps she needs a more effective teacher.
There we go.
I do think Leandrin can pull it out of her, though.
I do think so.
All of us who are not explicitly forbidden.
A novice died in your care.
The one power is dangerous. Using it is dangerous.
Any loss is too many.
Yeah.
This tower used to be full.
There's not too many of y'all around. She might be the right person for Nynaeve, though.
Yeah.
Now get out of here, the lot of you.
Nynaeve is very different, man.
No.
Very.
Who's ever been hurt by a little talk?
Leandrin, for you, that's all it needs to do to mess up somebody.
Literally.
It's one talk.
Literally.
And you acting like she acting like she's some saint.
And I won't be happy.
Well, his tone is almost sounding witchery.
Right. I'm trying to see where this baby coming in.
Yeah, we have to see exactly what that was. And like how much time has passed since season 1.
Yeah.
So close to Madden, but
could smell his light forsaken ours. Splashed across the stream like a
village crackhead, bro. I'm telling you. The heck? Who's this majestic looking dude?
Right.
Dude, who is this guy?
Elias. Might be able to help
Perrin.
Yeah.
His eyes are open. He look like if he can see all the animals.
Yeah. Do look like he out of Twilight.
Right. Dang, so he can see what happened. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh, that's that girl.
Yeah, he knows about Perrin's abilities.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, if he has a connection to the wolves, it might be like a heightened sense of smell that you can smell like when other people.
He turned into Dom. Aren't these the same swan?
Dark friends.
Yeah, this guy has Perrin's eyes, but it's constantly open.
Yeah.
He knows that Perrin's like him. Interesting.
You saw it from before the breaking.
I would guess that 50 marks is maybe close to 50,000. Possibly. Because if 5 more marks would be worth a horse, 5,000 seems like a good price for a horse.
This is
yeah.
So.
Thank you for your time and travel.
But the Heartstone.
Sea folk might be good at the game, Master Doman, but the Aes Sedai invented it.
Yeah.
Be careful when you insult one.
Guy just revealed his biggest thing.
Now, here are 10 marks for provisions.
What have you got me wrapped up in, eh?
The wheel weaves as the wheel wheels, Master Doman.
Bruh, I'd be pressed if I was him.
Right.
Oh
no. The Aes Sedai will devise special tortures to put each of you through during your training, but rest assured, the intention is the same. So you'll save yourself a lot of time and hurt if you can answer that one simple question.
Yeah. You gotta put all that stuff aside, bro. Think about the bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly. Not how you get there.
Exactly. It's never so much about... Sometimes it's never always about how you get there.
It's the end game.
It's the end game.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's about the journey too. But most times it's about the destination.
Yeah.
Rather than the journey.
Do you need a moment to get dressed?
That means, girl, I'm confident in whatever shape I'm in. You better get your butt in here. I don't care. She said come in. Come in means come in.
I wanted to talk to you about what happened this morning. Juggling 2 things at once. No matter what I do, it feels very messy.
When I first started experimenting, I found it very difficult to split my focus. You just have to relax.
But I don't always
When
snacking,
we're
bro.
used to one partner, it can be very difficult to open ourselves up to 2.
Partner?
My advice, focus on your own pleasure. When it starts to feel good, you follow that sensation.
Like, yo, I'm talking about my training, bro.
Deep inside of you.
I'm sorry. I think you may have misunderstood me. I was talking about the weave from class. It's hard for me to focus on the earth threads and the water threads at the same time.
Oh. In that case, you're probably focusing on the individual grains of dirt instead of a collective mass. You're trying to use hundreds of weaves instead of just 2.
That makes sense. Thank you.
He's like,
Remember, things are messy before they're perfect. Nothing worthwhile is neat and tidy.
Trying to figure out exactly what you're talking about there.
Right, like, what are you talking about exactly there? Leandrin, don't come and mess up the progress.
What are you doing here?
She really might be the only one, to be honest.
Yeah.
You've proven to be quite the disappointment.
Bruh.
You're wasting your time with swords. It's beneath you. I want to win.
Hey, bro, I don't think this is just a conversation.
That's not talking.
She just letting the weave talk.
Usually end up a footnote casualty, and some fight their Aes Sedai forgets before they've bonded with someone.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
What I say, big emotion.
That's it. Dang, there's a different color.
And you were able to copy it. My sisters would have you believe there's only one way to channel. But they're wrong.
He's terrifying.
Yes.
What about silt? Or swords?
No wonder she's not allowed to talk to any of the novices.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the best approach for Nynaeve, but she definitely is more emotion based than anything else, and I don't know if that's even good for her.
Yeah. If anything, that conversation might have been able to trigger her to push her button gear.
But not being able to feel the source also allowed her to know what it was like to have to lose it. Mm-hmm. So...
Or she could feel it, she couldn't use it though.
No, but she could feel it, but she couldn't use it. So it's just like, you feel like you're being handicapped in a way.
Yeah.
So now that being taken away from you is just like, dang, this ain't right. Give me back my powers.
Yeah.
So, interesting. I don't know, I got some thoughts about that. I'll save for the end.
Perhaps Vayne had a reason.
Everyone has a reason.
What he did.
Doesn't mean it's a good one.
Yeah.
You may not like the answer, but you may find it worth asking the question.
A reason is better than no reason at all, though.
Yeah.
I'd rather you have a reason than to just do something senselessly just cause.
Yeah. Also, that guy has a very level head on him.
He has a very level head. Could not be me.
No.
This dude's seen some stuff. Mm-hmm. And has learned to master his emotions, it seems.
Yeah.
Poor Lan.
I know.
Bro, just let my boy in, bro. Come on.
He's been here for you the whole time.
He's gonna rage. He's gonna rage at her. There it is.
Smile at me. Shut me out and try to drive me away. Don't you dare smile at me. As if everything is fine.
Mother and father is gonna have an argument. Okay. He's angry for understandable reasons too.
Yeah.
Make it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame him.
It's gonna come to that.
If you go from being so close, having everything told, like there's no secrets between you, and then going to this where everything is a secret, it's gonna mess you up.
And I feel like Moiraine has a reason, but Moiraine always has a reason.
Yeah.
But what is it this time?
Right.
Is she just trying to protect him somehow by keeping him in the dark?
I miss you both, Andran, Layla, especially now, this close to Beltane.
The hell?
Promise that next year, the four of us will celebrate together. Loyal and I could meet you two in Tarvalon.
What?
She steal the message?
A dozen letters now, not a single mention of that.
Bro, she's leaving it out.
Would be difficult.
What is Leandrin up to?
Nothing good, like usual.
That's what I want to know, because like Moiraine gave his name up too.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, poor Matt, bro.
Matt has his own struggles right now.
But he's already capturing the energy of the last guy, so I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, bro. For half a second, I didn't even realize.
Yeah. He's already capturing the same energy, so we're good to go, man. We're in good hands.
Yeah.
Not a mention of Matt.
Aww.
How evil is she? Aw.
Wedding ring.
Yeah. He's like finally letting her go.
Yeah.
Aw. He couldn't do it.
It's hard. At least, you know, he still has that as like a piece of her.
Yeah,
you know?
He can't just do that.
Yeah, Nynaeve wouldn't leave a queen like that.
No.
Look, at least with this place, you got food, you got water.
I mean, he has been touching the dagger. But he's either he has been or he's tempting to do it now. Bro, ran off being a hoe, bro. Like, don't even... Y'all worry about Rand, bro? Rand out here being a hoe, bro. This goes out to Rand. Come on. Is he doing the Beltane too?
Yeah. I don't know. Rain looking real fine with that shaved head, though.
I was waiting for it. That was good, man. What you eating? I got some good roti and curries, Red.
Tonight she'll come.
Yes, of course. Soon, I'm sure.
No,
Perhaps
she's
she just
not.
stays uncharacteristically.
Bro, don't wait, bro. Just eat. She hungry too, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hate this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, what's gonna happen now? Land.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Golly, man, what we do in the shadows? They be just coming out.
Right.
Dang. Oh, come on, Land. This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Lan.
Oh my god. Bro, they should they should not be this good. Ooh. Oh no, where's the other water? We need the other water. Oh, okay, Land. Oh my god. Oh no.
Come on.
Oh god, we don't have, bro. Her one power better trigger right now, cause he about to get clapped. Bro, she better get it back like right now.
Who?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's her. Yeah. Ooh, damn. Ooh. A fire blade. Golly. Dang. She channeled like fire onto his blade. That's freaking sick. That's freaking sick. That is beyond sick.
Jeez.
Man, she felt so helpless there.
Yeah. You kind of need to tell everybody now.
You gotta talk now.
Just had to save you from the fades.
Yeah, fades. There you go. All right. Timer. Can you get a timer out just because I have my notes? Hold on. I should have one on the computer. It'll be easier to look at that way.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're off to a great start.
Yeah. As expected.
Yes. I have a lot of questions, and we have 2 more episodes to see where they're trying to take us, and then after those 2 more episodes we have, which is, I'm shocked actually. Well, not too shocked, but we have 5 more episodes after this, so we have about a month.
Yeah, 5 more weeks.
We have 5 more weeks of Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
So, before I get to my notes, do you have anything that you wanted to address or talk about briefly?
I'm sure the stuff that I wanted to talk about, you already have down in your notes.
Okay.
Because you were taking notes as soon as I was thinking about something.
Yeah, I'm actually going to keep these notes
for the
whole
discussion.
just for the whole season, so we can just kind of look at everything. I'm just going to keep on adding to this list of notes. I will say,
however, I do think next episode, or at least between episodes 2 and 3, is going to be one that's definitely more Rand focused.
Yes.
Because this was we only saw him very briefly here.
Yeah.
So
mentioned.
Yeah. So I think probably next episode is gonna be more Rand focused.
Yes.
Just kind of seeing where he's been and what he's doing with that sus lady. Mm-hmm. So.
Rand being a hoe. That's all it is. So the notes that I have, I'll start from, there's in no particular order, but as the episode went on, there was things that are
just jotting things down.
Yeah, so there's things that are like least important, and I wouldn't say least important, but not something that needs to be spent too much time on.
Yeah.
Versus things that could be spent more time. So I get the things that are kind of like thing out the way. So the Horn of Valyr. I wanted to talk about. I wanted to write down that name specifically because I forgot exactly what that was. But we remember that Pat and Fane stole it. So then we found out, which leads me to the second thing I wrote down with Perrin's group. So we see that Perrin is. I should have wrote their names down, but they are traveling together to look for the Horn of Valyr.
Yeah.
And which actually leads me to the third thing that I wrote down, which is which they all kind of tie into the same thing. Perrin seeing visions and his powers starting to awaken more.
Yeah.
So which one of those three things did you want to tackle first?
So I want to talk about his power because I don't know if, because I was also questioning, because what was his name? Elias? Something like that. The other guy.
Elias. Let me write that name down real quick.
I feel like maybe Perrin being around him is almost heightening his ability.
You think so?
You know, wolves travel in packs. So I don't know if
writing that down too.
I don't know if like being around him is also giving him like a heightened sense.
That's a good observation. No, that's a good observation.
That was just what I was thinking. Because, you know, they always do travel in packs. And, you know, just being surrounded by wolves in general, like without the other guy there, like... he hasn't been able to maintain it for very long.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
We've been seeing more glimpses of his eyes turning and like, you know, his him being able to see what happened. Like I don't think he's ever really seen that before.
No.
So that's something completely new, and that only happened after he was with Elias.
I don't even think he knows his eyes change his color too.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes that. But, you know, whatever senses he has were heightened in that sense. So I just found that to be very interesting. And I don't know if we're going to be, you know, continuing traveling with this guy, but that might help Perrin kind of be able to open up his eyes like he has.
Well, Elias, first of all, that's a good point that you're raising, because I didn't even consider. I knew I married you for something. I didn't know. I didn't consider the fact that, hey, you know, wolves do travel in packs.
Yeah.
And they tend to be more, you know, they feel more powerful together than they do alone. So that's a good point that you're making, because Elias seems that he's very similar to Perrin, or at least he knows about people like him.
Right.
One of the two.
Because it seems as though Elias is like a lone wolf, but he's been able to...
He's been an alpha before.
Yeah.
He has definitely gotten to a point.
He's able to maintain whatever it is. So that he's able to work alone.
Because he looks like if he's in he's in that mode 24/7.
Yeah.
Like he's already fused with it. And Perrin is only now awakening. Yeah. His abilities are now awakening.
And I mean, Elias was able to sense it like immediately. Like Perrin was like, oh yeah, this is one of me. You know?
Yeah. Perrin is Perrin is kind of sussing him out.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite understand what's happening to him yet. He knows that he has a weird connection to the wolves. He can hear them. He can feel them. He can understand their intentions. Because we saw that in the previous season, obviously, where he knew that the wolves weren't going to hurt him and Egwene. He said, they're not going to hurt us.
Yeah.
So he's already aware of those things. So now I'm really excited to see if Elias is similar to him in that way, and they have the same abilities, and he's able to kind of be like his teacher, because everyone needs a teacher. Yeah. Good or bad, everyone's going to get a teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll get to Nynaeve, because I wrote that down, obviously. But everyone's gonna get a teacher. Rand's gonna get that lady. I
don't trust
that lady. Rand's gonna have her. Rand's gonna have multiple different teachers because I feel like he's gonna encounter many different people with varying opinions on how to approach things.
Well, that's why he's seeking out, at least from the trailers, it seemed like he was seeking out advice from different people.
Yes, he wants to understand. And we'll get to Rand and all that in a second. But the thing with Perrin, it's gonna be really cool to see because it was almost as if he had a Dom Toretto moment in Fast 4 where he's able to see, at least visualize what happened.
Right.
And whether he was actually able to see
I think
what happened or was his senses, he was able to build a vision in his mind's eye.
What? I think I understand what happened.
What?
He was seeing it through the wolf's eyes because they said that the wolf was trying to protect the little girl.
Yes, I did think of that too, but I wanted to know how it was happening. Was it like he based on like because that opens up a number of questions. Is he seeing the wolf's memories in his mind's eye, in his brain,
or is he just looking at the Is he just pulling like a Daryl and looking at the tracks?
I'm trying to say, is he pulling a Daryl and he can kind of get a visualization, like from a detective standpoint? Like, okay, I can still smell the remnants of what's happening. I can still hear echoes. I can, and based on my sense of smell, I can build like a weird echolocation or what would be not echolocation because that would be something else. What would be that kind of, if we're talking about smells? It would be a aroma location, I guess, or an aerolocation. Sure. I don't know, whatever that would that would be.
But something, it's either the wolf's memories that he's seeing, or
it could be like Daredevil
forming it himself.
It could be like Daredevil. Like Daredevil can use his senses, like his hearing and his smell, his sense of smell, to form an image based on those components. So could it just be like that where he can smell remnants of everything, and because of that he can formulate an image perfectly as to who was there, as to how many players were involved, etc. Or is it where, like you're saying, where he can see through the doggo or the wolf, that he can actually get a memory, kind of like a force vision of some kind, because we don't even know the extent of his abilities. Is he a psychic? Is he a telepath? What's happening here? Because the only person that we've seen so far in the show that had those abilities to visually see something in her mind's eye as well, like the force, was that psychic lady that we met in the last. She was the only one that we've seen so far that could do that.
You know what's interesting about it too is in the beginning, Egwene was saying about he's half man, half human, half monster.
Logain?
Sorry, not Logain. Because they said Logain earlier.
The dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was talking about that, about how the Trolloc was half man, half monster, or whatever. What if it's something similar with Perrin?
In what way?
Like he's half man, half wolf.
I don't know, man.
I
got you.
Because
I don't know. I hear you, but I don't know if I personally agree with that one. But
because I'm just trying to see, because like a lot of the stuff in this has been pulled from other things, and there's been hints dropped throughout the whole thing. Like last season with Pat Fane, you were seeing him in the background at various locations. So that's why I'm trying to kind of take some context clues or stuff that could have come up later. Because why would they have that whole conversation in the beginning otherwise?
Because
and hear me out. They also showed the little girl in that vision as well. So that's where I'm trying to like connect the dots.
Well, the message I got from that whole Trolloc thing was that you know, and to quote Wizards of Waverly Place, everything is not what it seems. Like, I that's the message I got, was that, you know, you see one thing, but it's much deeper than you think it is in your brain. So
I get that. I could be completely wrong with what I'm saying,
but you could be right.
It's just the fact that the little girl was brought up in both scenarios that I'm trying to figure out the connection.
Yes, I'm with you. I'll definitely keep that. I'll definitely keep that in my back pocket in my brain.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep that one, because you might be onto something with that. The only thing I'm thinking about too is concerning how his powers would awaken is the fact that, like, the one power, I guess, is everywhere. If you think about it like the Force, it's everywhere. And not everyone can channel, but it exists around everything, and the wheel, you know, dictates what happens, right? So I feel like I could be completely wrong with what I'm about to say, but I feel like the people who can sense the wolves and, like, you know, speak to them and stuff, like maybe Elias or Perrin, that's their connection to the one power, but it's different. Not in the sense that they can channel, but they might be a rare breed of people that have a nature connection to these specific groups of animals. So it could just be a thing where that guy is also using the one power, but it's not in the conventional sense as he's channeling in the way that Logain was doing.
Right.
So, and we all know that even Pat and Faye said this, that all of them have a role to play. And all, you know, and there's always been a question, like, you know, is Rand just the dragon, or are they all parts of are they all part of a bigger piece of the dragon?
Right.
Are they all just branches of the dragon, but Rand is the primary, you know, source of it all?
They're stronger when they're together.
Like,
is, you know, Rand the head, but they're the wings.
They're the wings, exactly. Like, Rand might be the main central part of this, the strong force of all of this, the dictating force of all of this. But it could be like a Voltron, where, you know, the Black Lion, you know, is probably the goated one, but all the other lions have a smaller part to play in making Voltron. So I don't know if maybe that's what it could be. You know, I could be completely wrong, and it's just maybe they're all just being used in their own way by the wheel. But you know, and we even got from the trailer too that Suwan keeps saying that to Rand that he's not even being controlled by the wheel. Like,
he is the
bro,
wheel.
you can literally manipulate the wheel. Like, you're that powerful. So, you know, we'll have to really see what happens with Perrin and thing. And because we're running out on time, I'm gonna move on from that subject. We have a few minutes left. But yeah, we're trying to be very specific about our time, guys.
If you want to see the full conversation, go check out our, like, discussion.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long one,
because that's gonna be a pretty long video. That's gonna be
an hour
us
minimum, breaking
down, like, all 3 episodes. So that's gonna be at least an hour.
Speaking of Perrin real quick, we have a few minutes here. Layla, he mentioned Layla, and that we could be wrong. This could just be a red herring or just something, but I just wanted to mention it. He was talking about how Pat and Fane used to wave at Layla.
Yes.
So was she a dark friend, or was she just recalling the fact that, you know, Pat and Fane used to be kind with everyone, including someone he loved?
Right.
Yeah.
It could go either way, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing that, you know, that is being brought up. And he's bringing up Layla a lot more now. Yes. So, he obviously still has regrets. Right. It's something very strange that I find that he's bringing up now. You know, is it just, you know, he's reflecting on the past with her, like, or is she still alive? Like I was saying in the trailer reaction.
Do you think Layla is still alive?
And the baby in there was his baby. His and Layla's baby.
I don't know about all that, bruh.
I'm just saying.
But there is anything's possible, really. For non-book readers, anything's possible, because we don't know how things gonna happen. So we'll see.
If y'all laughing at me in the comments for thinking this, feel free. I don't know what I believe.
I ain't throwing nothing out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Any and all things are possible to non-book readers. I don't know.
If she's a dark friend, and she no pattern feign, anything possible.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. But you did bring up a point. He is bringing up Layla a lot more, so I don't know if we're ever going to see her again.
Yeah, and he couldn't give up the ring.
Yeah, I don't know. That might. I'll definitely keep a note on that. She might definitely come up in some regard.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to another thing here.
Yeah.
I'll save the big one for last. But Matt, we saw him, and obviously we knew he was going to be dead. But it seems Liandrin is doing some weird experiments.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly what that entails.
I'm really trying to figure out what her goal is in anything.
Yes.
Because she has Matt just in a room, like basically kidnapped. And, you know, just locked away. And, you know, trying to manipulate him almost.
Yes.
So I'm really trying to figure out what exactly it is that she's trying to do with him.
She might try to use him in some way.
Yeah.
I don't know. We know that Liandrin cares about being powerful.
Yeah.
We know that she cares about having power and being able to manipulate power. So I wonder if she's just going to try to find a way to use him as a tool.
Yeah, because
why not kill him?
I feel like it's something to do with the blade for sure.
Yeah, because maybe he might be the only one that can channel the blade or use the blade. Yeah. Because why not kill him? Why not?
Yeah, she has no use for him.
Why not gentle him
he's
or
just
whatever?
Around. Like, there's a reason behind it. There's a reason why she's
gaslighting him, manipulating him. She's using him.
Yeah. So, making him weak.
Making him weaker.
There's something really suspicious going on with her, and it almost sounds like she's trying to, you know, form alliances or form
some weird manipulation is going on, and we don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, because she's breaking down Matt, but then she's also, you know, trying to get Nynaeve to her full strength.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I did this for you, so you're going to do this for me.
It could be that.
You know?
Look, we know that she sees Nynaeve as a tool, which is good. This is a good segue because I was going to bring up Nynaeve.
Yeah.
Which we're going to wrap up on. We know, and I wanted to talk about Egwene too. We can kind of bring that in the mix too, because I am concerned about Egwene. But Nynaeve. Yeah. Okay, so Nynaeve, let's talk about that now. So it was interesting, not interesting, but we knew that Nynaeve was going to need a different approach. She's very, I need action. I'm in the mix. I can't do this philosophy, you know, theoretical, you know, she's not, like, Nynaeve is not a theoretical physicist, if you want to look at it that way. That's more Egwene.
Yeah.
Nynaeve is not, while she claims to be a wisdom and yada, 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 or that's how she used to be, Nynaeve is about that action.
Yeah.
She's about getting her hands dirty. She's about, you know, she's about
she trains
action.
With the warders quite frequently.
Exactly. That's how she trains the warders. Nynaeve is about that action. She's not about here, you know, sit here. She's an experimental physicist. She likes to go in and be hands-on. You know, she's not going to be out here. She's not, you know, Oppenheimer. She's not going to sit back and just work on formulas all day. That's not her. That's not how she is.
She needs to be in the mix of everything. And that's when she is at her full potential.
Yeah, she learns differently.
Yeah.
And Liandrin is probably, because we know that Nynaeve is very emotional. She doesn't have good control of her emotions. She doesn't have a good sense of being able to just have a grasp on it, right? So obviously, and I don't think, I think Egwene might be better at controlling her emotions than Nynaeve, I think.
Nynaeve has just very big emotions. That
Nynaeve gotta be a July baby, bro. She gotta be a Cancer, bro, because she's very out there.
Yeah.
She has strong emotions, and when she gets it hits hard.
Yeah, and hence that's when her, ability actually comes out.
Yeah.
And she just has to learn how to take that emotional energy and kind of just squish it.
Yeah, she a water sign, bro. She gotta be. She a crab for sure. She a crab like me. I'm a crab. So, all right, take one to know one, bro. Real, no real. But yeah, that's her thing. So obviously, Liandrin is able to get a bigger response out of her
because she's able to trigger her.
Exactly, she's able.
She knows how to get under people's skin.
Yes, she knows how to get her in that mode where she's like, on edge.
Yeah,
that's when Nynaeve.
I know in the trailer we kind of saw her training Nynaeve like in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, whatever Liandrin's goal is, she might be able to get something out of Nynaeve.
Yes.
To the point where she can at least control it.
Yeah.
But then what is the consequence of that?
And not to make a bad pun, but Nynaeve is not naive. So... so she's not gonna... I think eventually if, Liandrin's using her... Nynaeve is always sus about everybody. She's not gonna be like...
She's not
always
trustworthy of the Aes Sedai in general.
In general, yeah.
So...
But she's more likely to listen, I guess, to Liandrin oddly, because Liandrin is a contradiction.
Yeah.
She's a walking contradiction.
Yeah.
She constantly contradicts the Aes Sedai all the time.
And what I think she would also turn to her too, because whatever methods she uses is working. Because Nynaeve likes to see results.
Yeah.
If something's not working, she's just going to get frustrated and be stubborn, like, oh, you didn't say the water had to be clean.
Exactly.
Like, if it's not working, it's just, she's getting frustrated. She's very much like Sabine.
She's like Sabine, sense. Yeah.
If something's not working, why am I doing it?
Why am I doing it? Exactly.
So.
Or why are we wasting time here?
Exactly. But if, Liandrin is getting results out of her, it was like, okay, teach me more. How can I control it now? And that's where the scary part comes in because, like we've been saying, we have no idea what Liandrin's goal is.
Yep.
So.
And to segue to Egwene, and we'll wrap up here, is I'm concerned because constantly being told, hey, you're great, but you're not that great. Like,
yeah, it's like Nynaeve's better than
right. Like, you're a straight A student, but you're not like an honor student.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like constantly doing your best. It's like already being born with greatness, but being told that you can't be greater than you are. And no one wants to hear that. And I feel like Egwene will be easy to please people. She's going to become a very big people pleaser. She's going to want to constantly be in people's good graces, and that's gonna cause her to excel at being good, at channeling. And
but is it going to prohibit her from being greater?
I feel like it's going to make her desperate.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's going to make her willing to try any and everything. Because so far she seems to be by the book, but I feel like if under the right circumstance, she's tempted with, look, you could do this for more power,
It's like, oh, you could be better than Nynaeve.
You can be better than Nynaeve.
Yeah.
And that could potentially
tempt her. And that's the thing, too. She's always looked up to Nynaeve.
Exactly.
So that's another thing that even Liandrin could put up in front of her.
Exactly. She can give her multiple methods and ways to be better. No one's ever going to be in that tower there. No one's, from what we've seen, no one's as powerful as Nynaeve.
Yeah.
She literally healed and stopped that man from dying, and literally, not even stopped him. Lan straight up died.
Yeah, brought him back to life.
Obviously brought him. Well, he was either dead or near death, I would say.
Yeah.
So it was enough life left in him to bring him back in that moment. It couldn't do anything for Karenni because she was straight up, stabbed through the heart, whatever. If you're bleeding out, you still have a few minutes of being conscious before. Especially if you're cut in the neck and you're bleeding out, your brain is still going to have some oxygen. Your heart's still going to beat for a little bit, maybe for a couple minutes before it's So he was at a near death state and pretty much dying, you know, a couple more minutes and that would have been it for him. Or maybe even a few more seconds. But anyway, the point is, she, you know, brought him back from that state. And so no other Aes Sedai has been able to do that in recent memory. And according to what we've seen,
at least from what we've been shown.
Yeah, at least from what we've been shown so far, from what we've learned based on the show, no other Aes Sedai has been able to do what Nynaeve did on that scale. So Egwene will never be as powerful, at least as of right now, unless she has some untapped potential.
Yeah.
That we haven't seen yet. I just want to know what her place is going to be going forward. She's just like, without Nynaeve there, she would just probably be like a top tier Aes Sedai. You know, probably stronger than most there.
Yeah.
But with Nynaeve there, she's constantly
showing, with the whole water thing, they're not exactly showing her being able to do it. Like, seems like she's struggling. Like, there's something. Like, she's reaching for something, but she can't fully. She's
showing promise, but not okay. The best comparison for me is Nynaeve is Triss Marigold. I mean, Nynaeve. Egwene is Triss Marigold. I feel like she will be competent like Triss. Triss knows a lot about a lot of things. She's, you know, she's probably one of the best sorcerers they have in that place there. You know, in the Witcher lore. And I'm using the games too. She's very competent, strong, skilled fighter. She knows good healing magics, etc. And then you have, Yennefer? Yeah, then you have Yennefer, right? Nynaeve is Yennefer.
Yeah.
Untapped raw power, and she will learn a lot, but her emotions will drive her more than her logic.
Definitely.
And we're gonna have to really see what happens at all this, because you remove Yennefer from the situation and Triss is goated.
Yeah, she's gonna shine.
Yeah, you bring Yennefer in that situation, Triss is just like, okay. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. We've already went 5 minutes over time, but
well,
that's what we have. That's what you have a timer.
So much to talk
it's
about.
So much to talk about.
So much.
We'll have to save this for that discussion. So please go ahead and watch that discussion after you see the next two reactions. And we'll wrap this video up here, guys. Because if we don't do a timer, we will be on this. We could literally spend another 30 minutes, another hour just talking about this episode alone. So thank you guys so much for watching our reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And leave your thoughts and comments down below. And again, go ahead and if you want to see the full reaction, check out the Patreon, and also go check out the after discussion that we had for all 3 episodes. So yeah, that's it. We'll see y'all in the next one. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Binks
out.